Have you ever heard the claim that Muslims worship the moon? It's a strange but persistent myth, often fueled by misunderstandings of Islamic symbols and rituals. Let's set the record straight with clarity, respect, and evidence from the Quran itself. Where did this myth come from? The idea likely stems from a few visual and historical associations. But does this mean Muslims worship the moon? Absolutely not. Let's turn to the Quran, the primary source of Islamic belief for the truth. The story of Prophet Ibrahim, a clear rejection of moon worship. One of the most powerful refutations of this myth comes directly from the Quran in the story of Prophet Ibrahim. In Surah Al-An'am, chapter 6, verses 76-79, Allah recounts how Ibrahim searched for the truth about his Creator. In this passage, Ibrahim observes the moon and later the sun and a star and considers whether it could be divine. But he rejects each one when it sets or disappears. Why? Because a true Lord, a true God, is eternal, unchanging, and independent, not a created celestial body that rises and sets. This story makes it explicitly clear the moon is a creation of Allah, not Allah Himself. What does Islam actually teach about celestial bodies? Islam teaches that the moon, sun, stars, and all celestial bodies are signs of Allah's creation and power, not objects of worship. The Quran repeatedly calls on people to reflect on the universe as evidence of a single, all-powerful creator, not to worship the creation itself. Why the crescent symbol? A historical note: the crescent moon symbol was not originally Islamic. It was used in various ancient cultures and was later adopted during the Ottoman Empire as an emblem. Today, it serves as a cultural and historical identifier, much like the cross in Christianity or the Star of David in Judaism. It is not a religious icon to be worshipped. Muslims pray toward the Kaaba in Mecca, not toward the moon. Their prayers, fasting, and festivals are tied to the lunar calendar for the sake of uniformity and tradition, not because the moon is divine. What do Muslims worship then? Muslims worship Allah, the same God recognized in Abrahamic faiths. The core declaration of faith in Islam is this statement rejects the worship of anything besides Allah, whether it's the moon, idols, humans, or anything in creation. Final thoughts. The claim that Muslims worship the moon doesn't just misrepresent Islam, it ignores the clear, consistent message of the Quran and the story of Ibrahim, which explicitly rejects celestial worship. Islam calls people to worship the Creator, not the creation. The moon is a sign, a timekeeper, and a symbol, but never an object of worship. If you've ever wondered about this or other myths, I encourage you to ask questions, seek reliable sources, and engage with Muslims in your community. Understanding begins when we look beyond myths and look toward the truth.